can't do that. I only have to pay for one channel, whatever channel I want.
Yeah.
I'm still paying the extra.
Oh, and that's what I used to hate about Kojiko. Honestly, I hate Kojiko with everything inside of me. I would get there, I think it was called the football ticket or NFL ticket, Sunday ticket or something.
Sunday ticket, yeah.
So I would order that. This is going like 2.5 years back because that's how long it's been since I've had an Android box. But, I would order these packages that I thought was going to save me money so I could get all of the games versus just a few of them. And it was like $75 extra just for this package add-on. I'm like, for football games, are you serious? I could be ordering pay-per-view for that price.
Rogers, so that's why you pay.
Yeah, no, it was insane. I was a little upset about the prices with that, so that's why I've switched to Android boxes now. It's cheaper and there's no monthly fees, and if we can save money on bills with all the hydro costs we've had increasing, it'd be ideal.
Don't even start with that. we got hydro increases because the CEO is getting a rate increase in his salary from $800,000 to $4 million a year.
Oh Lord.
No one was supposed to know that because Wynn says that she's hiding all the these people's salaries because they're on the sunshine list.
Well, how do you like that $2 million going out to the Middle East for their, what was that even for? Economical, structural changes or something to that extent.
Exactly.
It's just like, okay.
It was $2 billion.
Oh, well, that's even lovelier.
Yeah, $2 billion on a thank you to Mr. Trudeau.
And you know what? Like, honestly, I'm just so sick of watching millions/billions of our dollars going to other economies when we are in such a damn crisis here ourselves, to be honest. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just so tired of it. I wish somebody would just pull him out. Like, weren't you saying something, too, about same sort of thing? What was that you were talking about Trump being close to being impeached?
Yes. So now... There's talk that Bernie Sanders, who was one of those candidates, was running on the opposite side.
Okay.
Was basically fighting against Hillary for the spot, which he kind of got screwed over because it was Hillary's name. So Clinton, they're gonna take her in first.
Yeah.
So now he's brought up all kinds of scenarios and issues of what's going on behind the doors that no one knows about. And so now all the stuff that Trump is doing and what he's not doing, he's one step closer from being impeached, which means he's going to be removed from presidency and put in jail.
Oh Lord, could you imagine? That would be a happy day for some Americans out there who are just having a heyday with his being elected as it is. Oh man. And you know what? I always say that, I don't think there's ever been has there been a president in history that's been impeached before?
I think it was back in the day.
Yeah.
Like before our time, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
But I know one time when Bill Clinton was in his first term, they wanted to impeach him because of the Monica Lewinsky stuff, but that never happened. So who knows? It could just be all hearsay.
Yeah, no, that's what I always wonder because there's not a whole lot of. I was actually looking around online to see if there's been anybody else in history. That's why I was wondering if you knew, because I couldn't find anybody. And if that's the case, that's pretty serious, considering he would be the first president in history to ever have that happen.
Yeah. While we're still on the topic of Trump, most of you, probably all you knew, he was on a reality show called The Apprentice.
Yes.
Which he would hire and fire, and the famous words, "You're fired."
Yeah.
So when he had to step down because he was running for president of the United States, Arnold Schwarzenegger was picked to take over.
Oh, lovely.
Well, the ratings has been so bad that they've canceled it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Because you know what? To be honest, I watched that show for a little bit when it first came out, and I was kind of into it, and then he kind of just, I don't know. It was kind of a turn off watching it for a while. It was a lot of, the typical reality TV kind of confrontation and just, it wasn't really.
It seems like it was all made for TV.
It was staged. It was all staged.
Staged and pre-planned and.
It kind of did. I don't know. I like reality TV to be real reality TV, not set up and kind of.
Speaking of stage, I'm a huge WWE fan, and right now I'm watching Elimination Chamber.
I know you were. What was it? The one day you're like, I had to cancel because my son was running a fever, and you were like, yeah, you're like, that's fine. I'm just watching.
Rumble.
Yeah, you're like, I'm just watching WWE anyway, so I'm fine. I'm like. You know,
as we're talking now, I'm watching Elimination Chamber, which is another pay-per-view match.
it really doesn't matter how old you get, eh? Honestly, I was
No.
such a tomboy when I was a child, and I was super, super into that. My kids actually haven't really found interest in wrestling at all, which is weird. I thought for sure they would be into
They
it.
haven't watched it enough.
Yeah, I don't think I've exposed them to it enough.
Give
Maybe
them a couple shows, and they'll be hooked.
I think that maybe the reason I don't is because my boys are kind of like active and kind of aggressive as it is already, and I'm like just watching that. I think I would just encourage them.
Yeah, exactly.
Encourage them to go around and beat the shit out of everybody.
The moves.
I'm like, yeah, maybe we'll avoid the wrestling. I'm just iffy. It's so hard nowadays because there's so much violence and everything. Honestly, it's really hard as a mom. I'm just like, I don't know. I have to pre-watch everything because you never know what kind of cartoon is really going on. You think it's a children's rating, and then you get in and it's just this metaphorical kind of.
Well, then you get the Family Guy and Simpsons.
Right. I mean,
That's
I
definitely
think
not for kids.
I was the house that I was the exposed child. I was the one whose parents would never let their children come to my house because my parents let me watch that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like I thankfully took it the right way, and I don't allow my children to watch that stuff, which is weird because most times you just follow in your parents' footsteps, but I knew that I could have potentially been a little shithead. And I was a good child, and I turned out all right. But
Oh, you mean you're not?
Oh,
okay.
yeah, sometimes, I do have the nickname Troublemaker for the most part, but that's for good reasons.
I'm not a troublemaker. Trouble just follows me.
Right? That's what I always tell everybody. It's not my fault. It just follows me.
Follows me.
It just follows me.
It's like my shadow.
Yeah, it's uncontrollable. But I just caught a glimpse of the clock here. We talked quite a bit, eh? An hour of that. We just blah, blah, blah,
It
blah.
just flew by. Yeah, it flew by.
Did you say blue bly?
No, flew by.
Oh, I'm like, Tyler was talking to me in the background here. I'm just like, I caught just the tail end of that. I was like, did you
Hey,
just...
Ty, what's shaking?
Going on, bestie?
Oh, man.
Yeah, my BFF.
What have I created here? Too funny, too funny. You know what? It's always great. I had a blast meeting your wife, too. You know what? She seemed very laid back and fun, and you know what? It was unfortunate. We did have a bit of an outing plan this weekend, but my fiance here...
late night plan, but
my fiance lost his...
burner.
Yeah, he lost his ID, and we were unable to go anywhere this weekend whatsoever. We couldn't have even gotten a drink at Boston Pizza if we had went for dinner, so...
Next time we'll stick to Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, we'll just go to Chuck E. Cheese, okay, next time? Sounds good. We'll go to Legoland. I've been meaning to go there anyway. That's too funny. But we are getting crunched for time here. We got about 3 minutes left, so I just want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors, the Canadian Blood Services. If you want to donate blood, you can do that at 1-888-2-DONATE, or you can go to blood.ca, and shout out to Magic Moment Entertainment. All your entertainment needs, you can get vinyl floorings, DJ, live entertainment, you name it, they've got it.
You name it.
Oh yeah, you can't forget about that photo booth. Rad photo booth was just amazing.
Rad photo booth is my in-house photo booth. So basically, literally is your one-stop shop.
They were so cool, honest to God, guys. I was messing around in that photo booth. Those people were so nice, by the way. They put up with my crap. I was in there having a blast. I was like a giant child. It was pretty funny.
It's like she was the wedding crasher.
Yeah, you might as well have just put a crown on me that it said wedding crasher, because to be honest, I was like, minus having any... alcoholic beverages in my system, you probably would have thought that I was intoxicated back there having...
You were late. You missed out on the mimosas we had.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, we had champagne and oranges, which some of them don't know. It's called mimosas. We had them going around and giving to all the guests and all the vendors.
Oh, no way. I feel like the biggest party pooper ever. I missed out on all the fun. That's what happens when you're late, people. Put your GPS directions properly into your Google directions, because I failed that day. Oh my gosh, everybody probably hears my dog in the background here. But, okay, continuing with these sponsors here.
Oh, I thought that was Ty.
It was. It's, they're having a little bit of a choir musical going on around. Yeah. But,
okay. I gave my dog a bath today. You don't want to know. I had a bath, too.
Oh, my gosh. Isn't that always the case, how that happens? Honestly, my dog is massive.
What a disaster.
What kind of dog do you have?
It's a half boxer, half beagle.
Oh, okay. So you've got a decent-sized dog also.
Yeah, so it's like, passionate, whatever, but yeah, what a disaster.
Oh,
He's super hyper.
I have massive pit bull.
That's too funny. It probably just soaked you, eh? Honestly, my dog does the same thing. And the thing is my dog loves the bath. So, I'll be like, hey, Lexi, bath time. And she just hops and jumps right into the bathtub. It's so bizarre.
No, I gotta drag him. Literally, he's, holding onto the floors and scraping across as I'm dragging.
Really? Oh no, we've never seen that day, thankfully. She just hops right in. Sometimes I'll be in the shower and she'll try to make her way in and I'm like, can you get out? Like, she's one of those dogs that like sneaks into the bathroom every time I'm in the shower.
He dreads it. Once he's in there, then he feels the warm water and then his shoulders relax and sitting there. And literally, he lays on his back with his legs up and like seriously Rocky.
That's too funny. But I also want to give a bit of a shout out to some of the other shows. We've got On the Air with Mike Allen on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard. We've got the Magoo's News at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard on Fridays. We also have a brand new show to add to the lineup called What's the Buzz, hosted by Blanche Magnolia Beauregard. She is a publicist from the South, and she has the sassiest attitude you will ever see. Gotta tune into that show. She's amazing, guys. And that will be Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. And we also have the Entertainment Corner, which is Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. And Monday nights are Lipstick and Laughter at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely check out some of the other shows, guys. You can do that at ethericforceradio.com. We're going to be adding a bunch of new apparel, and there's a bunch of new video advertisements we launched today.
Of course, we got the Spotlight every Sunday at 9:30.
Yes, you can't forget us in the Spotlight every Sunday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, only on Etheric Force Radio. So thank you guys for tuning in with us. As always, we had a blast. Don't be shy. Tune in and actually try and call in if you'd like. You can do that at 289-439-9292. We will have some 1-800 line numbers going on. We had some extremely unfortunate billing events going on with Rogers. So we are going to be
surprise.
Yeah, so we're going to be getting new 1-800 number, but that'll be by next week. So keep your eyes posted for that new number, and then you can call in toll-free from absolutely anywhere in the world. So thanks again for tuning in with us, and thank you, Christian, for joining me as always.
Thank you, Sarah, and we'll see you guys next week.
Sounds good. We'll see you all next week, guys. Thanks.